I did a video a few years ago and I talked about how times have changed, but the horses haven't. And I want to elaborate a little more on that because I think that in recent years it is becoming more and more difficult for people to work with horses. And, particularly the younger people because, well, what they have grown up with and what they know, that's not what horses are because horses have not changed since the beginning of time. Our lifestyles have changed. Technology has certainly changed. And, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking technology. There's a number of things that I've gotten kind of used to that I kind of like, But, we get into this thing, we get this mindset where things get done for us. All we got to do is push a button and things happen. And it doesn't work that way with horses. It's up to you to learn about horses, to understand them, to learn how to work with them, to learn how to train them, to learn how to ride them so you can operate them properly. And I'll do like I've done many times is I'm going to do a comparison to cars because, like I said, most people drive. So this is something that you'll understand. The technology in modern cars is really something quite amazing. If you're not a great driver, they got ABS, they got traction control. They even got, they'll alert you if you're approaching another vehicle too quickly. They got cars that'll, start themselves at a push of a button. Heck, they've got cars that'll park themselves at a push of a button. They have even got cars that will drive themselves. I mean, there's just an insane amount of technology in cars. Horses? No, they don't have any of that. It's not optional equipment. They do not come with it. It has never changed. What you're looking at here is an animal that is basically the same as it was from the beginning of time. Other features that they got into cars now is, if you're not a particularly good driver and you manage to get into an accident or somebody else isn't a very good driver and they hit you, they got your airbags, they got your restraint system, crumple zones, built-in integral roll cages in the bodies, all kinds of safety features to keep you safe. Technology has provided that for you in cars. Horses don't come with that. Horses do not have any of that technology. You have to think for yourself. You have to keep you safe. It's up to you. It's up to you to, keep yourself safe. It's up to you to train the horse. It's up to you to understand the horse. It's up to you to learn how to operate the horse. No technology is going to do it for you. Not all that many years ago, well, at least not to me, cars had carburetors and manual chokes, you had to know how to operate that thing even to get it to start. Most people nowadays probably don't even know what a carburetor or a manual choke is. They just know how to get in the car and turn the key, or in the case of some of the newer ones, just push the button and away it goes for you. We didn't have that. We had to learn how to operate the machine, and it's the same with horses now. And like I said, I think it is increasingly difficult for people to, work with horses these days because the times have changed. Our lifestyles have changed. Technology has changed, but the horses haven't. And unfortunately, we get into a mindset where we think that, things are a certain way. And like I said, younger people in particular, they have never grown up with knowing anything different at all. And they have a hard time with horses because the horses don't work like the rest of the world. Horses are horses. And they've been that way since the beginning of time. So if you want to have any success with your horse, it's up to you. Have a good day.